By the winter of 1776, the American Revolution was nearly lost. Washington's army had suffered crushing defeats in New York, beaten back again and again. They retreated across New Jersey, pursued by the British. Once 20,000 strong, his force had dwindled to barely 3,000 starving, freezing, and weary men. Desertion was rampant. Morale was broken. And in just days, many soldiers' enlistments would expire. If nothing changed, the revolution itself would collapse. Amid despair, Washington made a desperate decision. He would strike back. His target, the town of Trenton, New Jersey, held by nearly 1,500 Hessian mercenaries hired by the British Crown. His plan was simple but daring. Cross the icy Delaware River on Christmas night, march 9 miles before dawn, and launch a surprise attack. Success could save the revolution. Failure would destroy it. On the evening of December 25, 1776, as families celebrated Christmas, Washington's men gathered silently on the river's edge. A nor'easter howled through the night. Freezing rain, snow, and ice cutting through their worn clothes. Through darkness and storm, they began their crossing. By 3 a.m., the crossing was complete. Against all odds, every man, horse, and cannon had reached the Jersey shore. But the ordeal was far from over. Washington's army now marched 9 freezing miles toward Trenton. The wind cut like knives. Many soldiers had no shoes, leaving bloody footprints in the snow. Yet not a man broke ranks, for they knew this march was more than a march to battle. It was a march to save a revolution. At dawn, December 26th, Washington's army descended upon Trenton. The Hessians, still weary from Christmas night festivities, were caught off guard. With drums beating and muskets cracking, the Continentals surged into the town. Street by street, house by house, they pressed the attack. The fighting lasted less than an hour. The Hessians, surrounded and disoriented, surrendered. Nearly 1,000 prisoners were taken. American losses? Just 2 men killed in battle. In one stunning stroke, Washington had done the impossible, revived the revolution. News of the victory spread like wildfire. Hope returned to a weary people. Recruitment soared. Washington's men re-enlisted, inspired by the belief that independence was still within reach. The Battle of Trenton was not just a military victory, it was a psychological one. Against all odds, Washington had proven the revolution would not die quietly in the snow. Trenton was more than a battle. It was a message that the spirit of liberty could endure defeat, despair, and even the dead of winter. The revolution was alive, and from this night onward, there would be no turning back. Want to discover more untold stories from the revolution? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us here on Deeper History.